Guy, that Aussie metal guy here with Crannk, and today I'm having a chat with Silent on Fifth Street. Zach, Blake, and Shane. We're missing a couple, but this is really cool. Some of you may recognise Zach and Blake from Grime Lord, who I done an interview with a few weeks ago. Massive shout out, guys. This is really, really cool, man. I'm fucking cheering to have another chat with you.
Hell yeah, man. Good talk.
Fucking stoked to be on with you, dude.
Yeah, man. Very cool to meet you. And Shane, this is the first time meeting you, man. Did you want to introduce yourself first, man?
Yeah, I'm. My name's Shane Alexander. I'm the drummer for Silent on Fifth Street. I'm actually a recent addition to the band. I just actually moved to Atlantic City with Blake to be his roommate, so we can jam and write music together all the time. We've known each other since we were 12.
Cool, man. That must be really cool coming in and joining Blake in with Silent on Fifth Street, especially since you've known each other so long.
Oh, dude, it was definitely, it was a bit of an honor to get the invite. And then how quickly, after he asked me if I'd be down, and then he cleared it with Zach. Zach was super excited. I was like right next to him when he made that phone call. So it was really dope. It felt awesome to get back into the music scene because it's definitely been a while.
Has been a while. So can you tell me a little bit about kind of your journey with drums, man? How did you first originally get into drums?
I originally got into drumming when I was a teenager, actually. A buddy of mine named Kenny had a drum set, and I'd never played before. I was 13, and like I watched him play, and it just made sense in my brain, and I was like, can I try? He was like, hell yeah, dude. So I sat down, and one of the first things I played was a sort of kind of all right rendition of Black and the Cursed Sun by Lamb of God. And he looked at me like, you've never played before. And I was like, no, not at all. He was like, that's fucking astounding. Like, you were semi-close. That doesn't even make sense.
So what was your first band you started then from there, Shane? Or where you were in?
A buddy of mine, me, and it was a kid, Blake knows him. We went to high school with him. Blake, you remember Ben Sachs?
Fucking Ben Sachs, dude. I
Ben
miss him.
Sachs.
Shout out to Ben Sachs,
dude.
Shout out to that homie.
We were called Synchronized Tension.
What kind of music were you playing, dude?
It was just some American metal, man. It was heavy, but we were kids that didn't have a fucking clue what we were doing.
Yeah, first bands are always fun, man. So why the break? How long have you kind of been on a hiatus from playing with bands, dude?
Well, I had taken a break from music for a while because I got sucked into trying to be a family man and have kids and a real job and whatnot, until I realized that there's no such thing as a quote unquote real job. It's whatever makes you happy, and breaking my back doing physical manual labor to achieve someone else's dream just wasn't cutting it anymore.
Yeah, I totally get that, dude. And that's one of the inspirations for starting this, seeing how good heavy metal is, especially over here in Australia. That kind of started my journey going to a local metal fest. And I'd always been cranking the old school stuff, and always into the mainstream metal. Then I went to this metal festival. It just kind of blew my mind. I said, from this moment on, I'm not going to work for anyone else. I'm sick of fucking pouring beers for other people. I'm going to try and write about metal, chat to these dudes, and bring as much light to this scene as I can, man. So I totally get that, bro.
I mean, look at you now. You're interviewing us for Crannk, and I feel super special.
Yeah, man. Can I ask maybe, Zach, how did Silent on Fifth Street first begin, man? Can you tell me a little bit about the roots of Silent on Fifth Street?
Yeah, we used to have a house on this actual street that was called Fifth Street, FIFTH, in Maryland, where the band actually kind of formed. It was a party house where we practiced and had shows and invited like regional bands from like Pennsylvania and some other tri-state areas around, and like we were having these crazy parties, and our vocalist at the time, was part of the military, and like then he had to move out and stuff, and like I don't think he was like active in the military at the time, but like he had to move out, and then like we couldn't really do those parties and shows there anymore because he was kind of our mutual tie to the place where we were doing them. And then it became Silent on Fifth Street, and it's just kind of like a hometown house show place. And then we dropped an album in 2016, and we were touring all the time. from that, and now we're writing new music.
Yeah, and that was the embodiment cognition, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now we had previous members in the band, you know, Jeremy Johnson on lead guitar, Sean Levy on drums, Calvin Muller and Cody Brown also helped influence some of the writing of that. And Shane Newsom as well. Yeah, he's getting married. Congrats to Shane.
Oh yeah.
Congrats,
Different Shane.
Yay, Shane.
Different
Not
Shane.
me,
Not the,
Shane.
Yeah,
Different
not
not
this
this
Shane.
one. Different
Not
Shane.
the same. Yeah, I gather that. I totally gather that, dude.
But yeah, shout out to those guys for helping push the release and, you know, be on the road with us as a reckoning force. And also David Scott. David Scott was the other vocalist on the album before Blake joined.
We also had Jeremy as well for a while too.
Yeah, no, I mentioned him already. Yeah. But shout out to those guys for helping create and push that album with me before, you know, Blake and Shane currently came into the picture. And then we also had like Jorge Ramirez as well.
Oh yeah.
He helped as well on the drums.
Jorge was
And
such a great dude.
it's just, you know, people's availabilities, and, you know, it's hard being a committed touring musician and, you know, having conflicts of interest sometimes, and, you know, just pushing forward as a unit is tough, as many bands experience, you know. And now here we are in 2020 in COVID times. You know, Blake and I are doing Grime Lord as well. Just pushing two bands, you know, Silence coming up with new merch designs while we're finishing tracking the album right now. We have a really cool feature coming up to do a vocal feature. I'm not going to reveal that one yet, but
I can say he's not from around these neck of the woods.
he's not from the United States. We're very excited to have him featured on the album.
Awesome.
And we're doing a music video in November, so we're pretty excited for that too.
Yeah, things are looking up. So it's flat out, the merch looks really cool. Man, you have been talking off of here through Messenger and that, and man, I'm getting one of those shirts as well, dude.
I know, I'm gonna send you that long sleeve soon.
Yeah, no, that man, dope, proud to support you guys. And can I chat to Blake maybe a little bit about the tracks Born to Hate and Grim State? If he could tell me a little bit about those tracks, probably maybe start with Born to Hate, because that was the earlier one from 2019, then go into Grim State a little bit about maybe the vocal delivery and the songwriting and things like that.
Yeah, brother. So pretty much, like, I'm a simple man. I try to have fun, but I write these terrible, scary songs about, like, just what I feel at the time. You know what I mean? And it works so good because, like, I can put that feeling out, you know, and it goes away from me. But other people pick it up while we're playing, you know, so it makes them want to throw down extra hard, you know what I mean, which I love. Good God, I love the violence.
There have been people, like, in our mosh pits that'll, like, smash their hands like you had the cast on.
Oh, yeah. I've watched people break bones to us before. But, yeah, basically, Born to Hate was a good one. We had another vocalist for, like, maybe, like, a run or two. You know, but we were both doing it, and he helped me write the beginning of, the end of the one song, but things just ended up, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to do something too. Fucking, yeah, basically, we kind of all just went our separate ways, you know what I mean? And, like, shit happens, you know, like, you always go through member changes. That's just part of life, part of being in a band life, you know what I mean? And that's okay, because you still make great friends along the way. But yeah, I mean, basically, we wrote that song, and then I kind of I changed it up a lot just because it's time to release it, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, well, let me, like, rewrite the song, like, a different way, you know what I mean? And we kind of pushed that out, which was pretty cool. It was a fun song. It's a lot of fun to do live. Definitely one of my favorite songs to play live, and people's reactions were priceless.
Heavy.
And then Grim State, yeah, hell yeah, bro. And then Grim State, dude, I actually wrote that a while back. But the lyrics, dude, I just remember sitting there for hours just thinking of, like, you know, like, how the music had made me felt at the time, and it just straight
That was
up.
a weird period of time for all of us. Like,
Yeah, bro. Unfortunately, nobody's touring right now. Daggone COVID. But yeah, I mean, really, Grim State and Born to Hate were definitely pretty good songs, and we'll probably more than likely you'll see at least one of those bad boys on the next full length that's going to be happening soon.
Yeah, well, that's good in this time. It gives you bands like yourself. It's like, yeah, you can't play live, and you know that's fucking shit. But at least you can lay down some creative roots and you know some music and kind of delve into that side of things at least, you know, and kind of look at the positive side of that maybe, you know. But I'm going to keep on saying it, dude. I've said it in just about every interview I've done during this COVID when we've talked about it. Just because you can't go see like you guys Silent on Fifth Street live doesn't mean you can't head over and support the band. You know what I mean? He's got the big cartel there. He's got some ripping merch coming out, dude. He's got a couple of limited edition shirts I noticed up there, which is the limited print that I think me and Zach were chatting about. There's a couple of sizes left in there, so you can head over and grab them. There's plenty of ways you can support your favorite bands without going to a concert. So, you know, it sucks we all can't be at a gig, and I'm missing it just as much as you guys are missing a playing to crowds, but that doesn't mean people cannot support. And it's more than just hitting your like and subscribe on Spotify. Yeah, play this shit all night if you want, whatever, on Spotify, but go buy the album as well, because there's nothing like ripping into an album, man, and you're getting like dope merch. And like, I love deathcore, man. There's nothing like grabbing a meaty deathcore album and chucking it in your car and just blaring it for everyone, man.
That's so good. Thank you. This guy gets it.
Yeah,
and I don't care what anybody says. The audio on a disc, it just slaps different than an MP3.
It does, doesn't it? You know, it's just something about supporting. And I've noticed a lot of dudes like us, metalheads. There it is. There's the cup. There we go. Hell yeah!
Beer mug.
There's a merch. We all need a beer mug. That's a killer mug, man.
Thanks, man.
There you go. Head over and support Silent on Fifth Street. Grab some merch and support the scene. So can you talk a little bit about where he's going? He's got some new stuff coming, you're saying. He's able to talk much about like kind of when we can expect that, what's the go with it all or anything at all?
Yeah, we have scheduled mid-November to meet up and shoot the music video. We're going to be having the guest feature on that music video. Hopefully we're going to talk to him about sending us footage. Like we said, he's an international feature. He's not from the States.
Yep.
Could take a little bit of time, just of, you know, opposite end of the world kind of deal. But we're hoping to release all of it like right around Christmas, maybe a little after Christmas, right before New Year's,
Christmas
somewhere
stockings.
around that. Yeah. But there's gonna be a merch bundle with a zip up pullover hoodie kind of deal, a COVID mask, the album, and probably a sticker. For next year touring, I mean, we're gonna be renewing our passports to try to go internationally if borders open up. That was kind of the plans of what was starting to happen. I had to move out of state to another state as well, and then my health was poor, so I've been getting better, resting.
Yep.
And that's why we haven't really gigged in a year, just because I've been sick and getting better, seeing doctors and stuff, and now everything's getting better. It's tight.
Hope you're up on the man. That's good to hear you.
Yeah.
Better. So what's it like for you two, Blake and Zach, playing in, you know, two really cool deathcore bands like Silent on Fifth Street's obviously built up a reputation, and Grime Lord have hit in hard and heavy, man. They're getting some really good feedback, which is cool. So what's it like for you guys, thinking, man, we're going to be really busy, but I suppose you're excited and looking forward to the future?
Dude, honestly, I'll tell you, like, I wouldn't want to do anything else with my life besides play music, and I've even had people, like family members, go up to me and ask you, you know, Blake, how long are you gonna do this? And I tell them, till the day I fucking die.
Yep. Yeah, I'm already talking about me and my little fucking walker when I'm an old man cranking death metal or something, dude. Like, there's no slowing me down, man.
No.
Damn right, bro.
We do it for life, man. I want to ask, man, Shane, what kit are you using at the moment?
I'm actually working on getting myself a Tama Imperial Star. I'm quite a fan of them. I currently am practicing. I'm just keeping myself up to speed with just an electric set for right now. And it's kind of cramped in the apartment, but once I have the full Imperial Star set, I'm also going to be using the Meinl Classic Darks, the dark set.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they sound so beautiful.
So what's it?
And also the Gibraltar double bass direct drives.
Yep. So
Yes,
what's it
sir.
like? So what's it like, man? You're looking forward to kind of getting in there and belting out some new tunes as well, I suppose. Really getting back into this and diving into it. Did you were drumming on Grim
I'm
State, weren't
super
you?
excited. I was not the drummer.
No,
for
that was
That was
Sean.
actually,
Okay.
I believe that was still Sean.
Yep.
Yep, that's Sean.
So you'd be hell keen to get in there,
Yep.
dude, and start laying down some beats on that Skins, eh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, these new
Absolutely.
riffs, like
I
Eddie and I,
definitely got to get in there.
What was that?
It's a lot of work coming back from several years, but I'm super looking forward to it, and I hope I can make everybody excited for what I got.
Yeah, man.
That's all I'm hoping to do, man.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it,
yeah.
eh? So,
Oh yeah, bro.
so what were you saying, Zach? There?
I was just saying, like, the new riffs, like, it's still within the death metal regime, but like I'd say it's like blackened deathcore at the same time too. It's really different and really weird, but really cool. Yeah, it's raw.
I'm looking forward to it, eh? So deathcore is unreal at the moment, man. There's been some unreal deathcore albums, guys. Have you been checking out much of the deathcore coming through from over your side? You got anything you're listening to, or over this side maybe?
Yeah, Signs of the Swarm from Pennsylvania out here has been doing a lot of stuff. They've been releasing a lot of cool merch. They did a music video. They're shooting another one. Alika, they're another death metal band from out in
Oh
Maryland.
yeah, the slap.
They're doing like a video from like this venue in Baltimore about global sanitation or something like that. It's just like a live performance movie, but like at a huge venue sound system. So that's pretty cool. They're doing some drive-in events, like Born of Osiris is doing a drive-in in Chicago. That's really what's going on in the U.S. right now. I mean,
Yep. Yeah, well, we're starting to slowly get gigs back here in Australia. We're pretty good. We actually shut everything down early, and I know October shows are starting to be announced. I think October we're starting to get some gigs back. I know Victoria's
Ah,
going
that
to run for a
fucking
little
wish.
bit, but I'm hanging for things to get back, man. And can't see. We got some cool deathcore acts that have been over here in Australia, man. So maybe international,
love
get that
Australian deathcore.
get that international passport, boys, and we'll get you over here, man. Because
dude,
there's
Hell
for
yeah.
sure, for sure. I got my
Absolutely.
I used to love some of the pits here, man. The deathcore, get you with a couple of deathcore acts here in Oz, man. I reckon it'd be a killer run, eh? Like something like Barbarossa or Inhibitor, man. There's some dope,
Oh yeah.
dope deathcore at the moment. Have you had chance to check that out, Blake? The Barbarossa album?
No, I haven't, man. I've been just kind of going nonstop and.
I'll have to send you a link for that dude or a clip, man. You used to love that dude,
bro.
Yeah, I used to
Please
love it.
do.
It's like being high on my playlist lately, man. Like I've just been
yeah, bro.
that, and
But
there's
I've been
one.
listening to like the same shit. I need some new freshy stuff. So send me
Yeah,
something
absolutely.
crazy, bro. I'll love
Yeah, it
it.
was their debut album, and just hit hard, really, really hard as well. And fucking, they had one of it was a really cool album. And they done one Inhibitor. They dropped their debut EP as well, and they had a singer from Aversion's Crown, well, formerly of Aversion's Crown. He sang on that Xenocide album. He
Shit.
Mark Poiter, that's who it was. He sang on one of their clips as well. I think heavy as fuck, dude. Killer EP as well.
Fucking bet, dude.
Yeah, man. So yeah, dude, what's next now? You got the album coming up, you got the merch, so we all got to hit that up. Anything else you want to guys chuck in there and plug while we're here?
I mean, that's really what we got going on in the Silent History Camp is the new merch, the new music video, the new album, you know, a couple new members like Shane and Eddie and Joe.
Oh, yeah.
We got the van in the shop right now getting all tuned up and ready to hit the road once things get ready. We'll finally have AC after 4 years of no AC in the van. I'm pretty excited for that.
And headlights, bro.
Hey,
And
Shane,
headlights.
you come at a good time, bro. They're getting AC in
So
the van,
thankful
man.
I
I know.
got that bullet.
Massive shout out, guys. This has been a lot of fun to catch up with you. I'll share all the links. Keep me posted. We'll have another chat when the album drops, and we'll fucking do this again.
Hell yeah, bro.
This has been
Sounds
a lot
good.
of fun.
Guys.
Before I do sign out, last words, shout outs from you all.
Yo, shout out to all the homies everywhere. You know what I mean? All the deathcore kids, all the death metal kids. freaking every music fan possible for making any dream livable. You know what I mean? No one could do it without everyone. You know, all is one. Fucking work hard and live hard, love life, bro.
That's
I'm just
it.
gonna shout out to everybody because everybody right now is just fucking fighting every day for something. So
Facts, man.
whatever you're fucking fighting for, shout out for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude! Shout out to every individual because the entire world is facing the same problems at the same time right now. So, absolutely. Also, shout out. This is a big one for me. It touches home. Shout out to Panic Attack. That is one of my best friend in the entire world. He started a nonprofit organization completely centered around helping people with any sort of mental disability, be it depression, anxiety. His is agoraphobia. I've got a fucking list
He's an
myself
amazing
that I
person
deal
too.
with. Blake. Dewey is one of the most amazing people in the world. His name is Dewey Walls. Check out Panic Attack. Check out their merch. If you ever need anybody to talk to, I encourage you to reach out to anybody in the Panic Attack network, myself included. I always have time for anyone who thinks they're alone.
Shane, that's really cool. Send me the links for that, dude, and I'll put the links in for that as well. That's a really good cause, and coming from someone who's struggled mental health all my life, mate, I really do connect with causes like this, and it has come up a lot lately, mental health, and especially in this time, man. So I'll put those links in with the article on the website. So anyone who's heard
100%.
that and that's connected with you, go check it out, okay? Also, go check out the merch for Silent on 5th Street. Jump over and check out Grime Lord as well, and go and support your scene, because without you all, this scene doesn't stay strong. Massive shout out to Zach, Blake, and Shane, all the way from Australia, and Crannk. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you, brother.
Dude, thank you.
guys.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers, guys.